Hello everyone, I'm Reena Agustine and you're watching Community Impact. My guest today is Drea from Dance Masala. Hello Drea.
Hello, how are you, Rita?
I am very good. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm super excited.
Drea, I have known you for a long time, from the time I have actually landed in Australia. So when I landed in Australia, I was on my own. So I was like, wow, what should I do? I want to do Bollywood dance class. I want to go to Bollywood dance class. Whom do I look up? So I Google and I find a place where you were teaching dance, and that's where I met you 10 years ago.
I can't believe it.
10 years ago. And you still follow that passion, and you have your own dance class that you started in 2012.
That's right, yeah. I started Dance Masala in 2012 and it's grown from very small beginnings to what it is today.
Wow. And what made you do Bollywood?
I kind of did Bollywood dance by accident. So there was a lady, Rachel, that you know, and she was running the Bollyfunk dance class that, the Bollyfunk dance group that I think you attended when we first met. And it was just through kind of serendipity that I ended up teaching for her and dancing at weddings and Sangeet and things like that. Mm-hmm. And somehow managed to start my own dance school.
Wow. And the expression, I always tell my friends and family, I'm like, she's got the Bollywood expressions that even, we come from India and I cannot have that expressions. So you went to India in 2015?
Yes, so the first time I went to India was in 2015 and I went to Mumbai because I really wanted to learn Lavani. I was super obsessed with Lavani. Uh-huh. And we also went to Rajasthan because we wanted to kind of learn Kabelia. I went with a friend of mine who's also a dancer, and she'd been to India before, so she was like, I'd love for me to take you and for this to be your first time. And we also learned a little bit of Odissi as well in Pushkar, which is not where it's from, but there was a really nice Odissi guru there, and we did a kind of intensive course.
Wow. Yeah. So your Dance Masala actually has grown very big, and you were invited in India to speak at a youth function?
That's right. So I was actually invited as a delegate. So all the delegates got a chance to speak, express their views, and, do a lot of listening as well. Mm-hmm. So that was for the Australia-India Youth Dialogue. And in 2020, in January of 2020, it was in Delhi and Chennai. Mm-hmm. We don't know what's going to happen next year.
Wow.
So it could be that I maybe got in on the last one, but hopefully not.
Uh-huh. So what was the topic?
It was... Oh, Rena, you're putting me on the spot.
Okay.
We were talking a lot about sustainability, and we were talking a lot about the new world and the future and the bilateral relationship kind of moving forward. But I think with COVID, now with my COVID brain, everything has really shifted in terms of what sort of future and what sort of sustainable future we'll be discussing from now on.
So Drea, it was a proud moment for all of us that when you were invited to India. So what was the discussion all about?
The youth leaders of both countries were basically talking about our bilateral relationship as countries moving forward and what a sustainable kind of future would look like. So that was the big kind of... This was what most of the topics kind of centered around. Mm-hmm.
And the third time you went to India was for a workshop?
So, the first time I went was the Mumbai and Rajasthan kind of trip, and Delhi as well. The second time I went was for just to go and connect with other dancers that are in Mumbai, and I accidentally ended up doing a collaboration with Vinayak Ghoshal and Natya Social. We did the Chea Chea video, which was really nice, and it actually helped propel my career. And at that same time, I also went to Hong Kong and the USA. So I went to Hawaii, San Francisco, Hong Kong, and then Mumbai. So that was the last stop on the trip, and I did videos in every location. It's just when I started YouTube, actually.
Okay.
And then AIYD was the third time.
Oh, wow. Wow. So what's your YouTube channel called?
Drea Choreo. And we've also got a Dance Masala YouTube channel.
Okay, and it's called Dance Masala YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's youtube.com/c/Drea Choreo or Dance Masala.
Fantastic, Drea. Drea, you are an inspiration to the Brisbane community, to the Queensland community, and of course you are taking it in the big step. So you take all the students who actually come to your class are all age group?
Yeah, so at Dance Masala, so me and the other teachers, we take everyone from ages 3.5. So we call that batch our Tumkas batch because we thought it's such a cute name, and the first thing you learn is a Tumka. And we, anyone is welcome as well, up to the ages of 3 to 63. Oh. Not saying that someone who's 65 cannot come. It just sounds kind of smooth and zappy.
Yeah.
And we offer it in levels, so you can always progress. You're dancing along and get to that next stage, hopefully.
Wow. So what's the future for Dance Masala? What's upcoming next?
So it's really exciting. Dance Masala just received grant funding from Arts Queensland and the Queensland Government for our digital strategy. So moving us through COVID-19 and also into the future. We've got Dance Masala Online, which is an online Netflix-style website of tutorials. So we'll be launching that hopefully in January. Dance Masala are also moving out into a more workshop structure. So in addition to our regular classes, a lot of people find it a little tricky to commit to maybe 6 weeks, a full course of classes. So we've already started doing workshops on Sundays for more advanced dancers, and then we're going to create a more inclusive schedule so people can drop in for level 1 workshops, level 2 workshops, and things like that. So these are one or two of our big projects. We have a few other things that I can't tell you about.
Exciting, Drea. So Drea, you have done so much in the community. You have achieved so much, and you're so young and inspirational. What is the one thing that you would like to say to the youngsters?
I feel like I'd like to tell the youngsters that if you want to do dance, if you want to do a creative career, go out and put those ducks in a row, get those building blocks in order so that you can kind of test it out, because you only get one life. So you should live it for yourself and just see what is out there and try things. For example, you can soft try things, like do a test version where you try it on the internet in a very small scale or something like that, and then maybe go out and become more serious once you've decided it is for you. So that's my main message, I feel.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you at the show. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.